Hello there, my name is Grayman, and in today's video I'm going to teach you one of the tenses. In the introductory video, I told you that there are 12 tenses, so this is one of them. It is past simple tense or simple past tense. Either way is fine. So what do we use this tense for? We do use this tense to express ourselves about an event or anything that happened in the past and finished. Anything happened in the past and finished. The past could be any time in the past, before now. The past could be last year, could be last month, could be yesterday, could be 2 hours ago, could be a century ago, anytime in the past. So if you wanted to talk about something happened in the past and finished, you have to use the past tense. I'm going to talk about 4 areas. How to construct sentences in the past. How to make past sentences. How to make the sentences. That's number 1. Number 2, how to make these sentences in the negative. That's number 2. Number 3, how to make these sentences questions. In other words, to make it simple, I'm going to write a sentence, affirmative sentence, a statement, to talk about something in the past. Then I'm going to show you how to make the same sentence a question and how to make the same sentence negative. In the 4th area, I'm going to talk about the time expressions that go with the past. Okay, let's start. These are very important. These are the personal pronouns. I, we, you, they, she, he, and it. How to construct a sentence in the past, any of these plus did. So what is did? Let's look at this verb. Do. What is the passive do? Tell me. What is the passive do? Okay, the passive do is did. What is the past participle? In this case, it doesn't matter. We just look at the infinitive and the past. So when I say past here, that's what I mean. Plus any word that would express or would tell you this happened in the past. For example, 20 years ago, or maybe more, I teach English in Vietnam. Okay, is that correct? No, it's not correct. Why? Because they said, I teach English 20 years ago. No, I need to get the past, which is equivalent to did. What is the past of teach? Can you recall? Remember, I taught you how to make the past, the infinitive, the past, and the past participle. We talked about the fact that regular verbs, you add ed, and that irregular verbs, you have to memorize them. Remember? Okay, so what is the past of told? If you don't memorize it, you can't get it. So you have to look it up in the dictionary. The past of teach is taught. T-A-U-G-H-T, taught. So I would say 10 years ago or 20 years ago, I taught English in China. So that's correct because I used taught. When I was a child, my mother taught me how to swim. That means she did teach me how to swim. Okay? all the pronouns will take did. In other words, you say, I drove a car yesterday. We drove a car yesterday. They drove a car yesterday. They drove a car yesterday. And also for these three, she drove a car yesterday, he drove a car yesterday, and it. It could be like a monkey. A monkey is very smart. Could he drive a car? Well, you answer that question. I don't have a clue if the monkey would be able to drive a car. Okay? Okay, that's how to make the sentence. Any of the pronouns or a name. You could say, for example, my father. Or I could say Mr. So-and-so. Did something. Did could be anything. Went or visited. All you need is to get any of this. It could be my father, my parents, my brothers, my siblings. My siblings means my brothers and sisters. They traveled with D. Traveled to England last year. So that's just to make the past. So make the past, make sure in your sentences to have any of the time expression words. I keep saying last year, could be last year, last month, last week, last century, okay? It could be yesterday, could be the day before yesterday, could be 10 days ago. Ago is very important here. 10 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 hours ago, 5 minutes ago, that's past. Anything, any time expression to indicate that this action took place, happened, and finished in the past. Okay? I could refer to, for example, let's say my parents got married in 1960. Well, I was not born right after my parents got married, so I'm not that old. Okay? So that's how, these are the time expressions that go with this one. So how should we make a question? Okay? To make a question, if I said, for example, here, my father visited England last year. My father visited England last year. I could say, did my father visit? Visit should be like that, visit. Only visit, okay? Visit. England last year, and then I put question mark. Make sure, here I said my father visited with ED. When you make the question, did my father visit? It should not be visited. That clear? And the same thing. I taught English 10 years ago. I taught English in China 10 years ago. Did you teach or taught? Did you? Here, say did you? Should I put here teach or taught? No. As long as you have did here, say did you teach? This would be teach. Should not be past because you already have past here. That's how to make questions. Okay? Okay, I just wanted to make a reminder. You could use WH questions. For example, where did you teach English? I taught English in China 10 years ago. Where? That's WH question. Okay. When did your father visit England? When did your father visit England? Here. My parents got married in 1960. When did your parents get married? Asking about the time. Is that clear? I have a separate video about WH questions. Look at that video, then these questions will be so easy for you. Okay? If you like my videos, I want you to subscribe, and if you really like them, give me a thumb up. Okay? How to make negative? To make negative, look at this sentence here. I taught English in China 10 years ago. I write it here. I squeeze it here. I did not teach English. And then the rest of the sentence. I did not. So I need did here. Did here is in the past. Plus not. Plus the infinitive, not the past. Did you teach English in China? Did you teach English in China? The question. Okay, I did not, that's the negative. I did not teach English in China. Did my father visit England? Did your father visit England 10 years ago? No, my father did not. So the negative is did not for all these. The negative is did not. Written that way. Did plus not. Sometimes we make contractions. Did not would be didn't. Didn't. Sorry. Didn't. Didn't. So I'm right. Yeah, didn't. So contraction is to make it shorter. To remove this O and put apostrophe and make it all one. It becomes didn't, means did not. So did your father visit England last year? No, he did not visit England last year. Or no, he didn't visit England last year. Okay, we're going towards the end of the video. I'm going to just make some practice by looking at these two sentences. Check your comprehension. Comprehension means your understanding. He stole those ideas from the company. Full stop here at the end of the sentence. Look at it again. He stole these or those, he stole those ideas from the company. Is that correct sentence? Is it correct? Look at the verb steal. Steal. What is the past? The past is stole. The sentence is absolutely correct. He stole those ideas from the company. When? We don't know. Sometimes in the past. Can we make this negative? Quickly. He did not steal. That's why I wrote steal here. He did not steal those ideas from the company. That's how to make negative. Could we make this question? Yes. We just write, instead of writing all this, we say did. Did he steal? Did he steal these or those ideas from the company? If you wanted to try WH question, we say, when did he steal those ideas from the company? Okay, the last, not least, I talked to Tom yesterday. Is that correct question? Think about it. No. Talk should be talked. Add ed. Okay? So that's the end of the video. Stay well. Take care of yourself. If you like my video, subscribe to get the new videos. Give me a thumb up. You take care. Bye-bye.